I've lived in Bognor all my life, and never had the desire to move away because we love it here. So, and more often than not, when you're along the seafront, you meet people you know. And we've had wonderful family gatherings on the beach, and friends, spent many lovely hours down there. We frequent the area where the bathing huts are, and you get to know people there that come there regularly, which makes it really nice.
To me, beach huts need a little bit of colour on them. So we decided to paint ours, not too bright, just in a sort of dark blue. And then after that, other ones appeared here and there. And they've got fancier and all different colours. I think it's very attractive. Very nice. I think the sea has a very good calming effect. If you're troubled or in stress, to walk along and just listen to the sea, better when it's not too fierce, when it's more on a gentle roll. I think the sea is very calming and has a great help to people with troubles or with anything. I can't really say any more. I'm lost for words.
When we were younger, we spent all our school holidays on the beach, you know, go down there for the day, and we could walk for miles along the beach in both directions. And we just had really fun times. When the tide was out, we played football on the beach very regularly, and just enjoyed it so much down there, bringing the children up down there, building their sandcastles on the beach, which there isn't a lot of now. It's all covered with shingle. In the winter, you'd be surprised how much goes on along there. For instance, New Year's Day, it's a dip in the sea has become a very popular thing, which is obviously run for charity. And it's happening in different areas along the seafront, not just Bognor. And it's getting more popular as the years go by.
Sorry. Right. If you are listed as a winner, then you make a group with the local 301 NWD. That's not bad, all them mobile phones, you can guess the right one. Spot on. Well done. Don't lose it next time.
Then just to the west you have the Pagham area between Bognor and Wittering. People live right on the beach there, and the houses originally built there were converted rail carriages, but now there are some beautiful properties, really nice properties, and they're fighting to save them from the ravages of the weather. I'd love to have a property where I could walk straight down onto the beach. I've always wanted that. But obviously it's a bit of a luxury.
And of course all these were brought down here and arranged in various shapes and forms. L shapes, H shapes, side-by-side shapes, just to give the variation in style that people wanted. So I'm guessing the original purchasers of these plots had them put in the shapes they wanted them put into. What I want you to look at is what my uncle did in the 60s. I think it was the 60s. To make the place look better in his eyes, he put all this mock timber planking over the whole surface, hiding some of the details of the carriages. In fact, when I was a child down here, each one of these carriage doors represented a single carriage, no corridor trains, and we would sleep on bunk beds, what would be across the carriage where the seats would have been, I guess. But a few years later we started to take off this false to reveal the carriages as they were, because we were going to try and do them all up. And as you can see, the original handles are here, and quite often we've got the remnants of a canvas strap, third class carriage canvas strap. First class would have had a leather strap, I'm assuming. Other than that, I mean, from what I can remember as a child, there was a veranda around in front of these railway carriages which was open to the elements, and eventually it all got enclosed by the structure as you see it at the moment. Well, I suppose it was to do with when I was in boat design. We would just happen to be doing the Southampton Boat Show, and we stayed at my cousin's place 2 doors away. And my then partner just fell in love with it, fell in love with what it was and what it stood for, and said we must move here. I think it's difficult to put in just a few words. It's a sort of sensation of an awful lot of people want to live by the sea. And of course the weather here is fantastic. Well, some of the amazing things about living next to the sea is the effect of the sun and the sky on the water itself and its coloration. I mean, it goes from anything which is a sort of grey colour, which is predominantly today, to beautiful blues until you get almost the Caribbean blues when it really is a hot day and the skies are changing all the time in colour, from anything from reds to pinks to green, blue. I suppose an artist would have a field day down here taking photographs.
I love the sea because I always feel so much better after a nice swim in the sea. It's so different to a swimming pool, completely different. And you can, obviously being the sea being salt water, it's a lot easier swimming and you can swim for ages, for a long while with it. And I just absolutely love it.
My children were brought up coming to the seaside. They like the sea. We all do, and we just enjoy the everything about the sea, the seaside. Even the kiss me quick hats and the ice cream.
Yeah, it's fascinating. And it is just lovely sitting on the beach. And I think it's very relaxing. You forget life when you go on the beach. It takes all your... You just concentrate on sitting there and you can't beat it. So relaxing.